Hello, Gashapan and World War II fans. I like to collect deformed things because I don't expect them to look perfect. So these are by a brand called Kaiyodo. They make action figures and I think possibly model kits. This says Volume 3 and it says X10. There might be 10 variations of Volume 3. Unfortunately, there's no date as to how old these toys are. So this literally, you put a coin into like a gumball machine, you twist the handle and you get one of these randomly. Okay. So this is the Flak 88, the very infamous gun from World War II that all the Allies feared. It was originally designed as an anti-aircraft, artillery, but they found because this can actually shoot below horizontal, it made a really effective anti-tank gun. And then Hitler put these things inside the Tiger 1 and Tiger 2 tanks as well because the thing was so powerful. It's called the 88 because it's an 88 millimeter shell, or 8.8 centimeter shell. Over 21,000 of these things were made. It was designed by a company called Krupp and made by Krupp as well as Rheinmetall. And Wikipedia says the cost was around 34,000 Reichsmarks, and they were produced between 1933 to 45. And a messload of countries have used these even up until the Vietnam War and prior to World War II and the Spanish Civil War. The thing weighed 7,400 kilograms and it required a crew of 10 people because, you got to set the thing up. You can see here in these images, it comes with a trailer in this case, and then they'd have to take off the wheels, deploy the legs, and start loading the thing up and shooting down airplanes or shoot tanks or whatever it was. I'm pretty sure they must have put these on boats as well, but I don't know for sure. Leave a comment if you know for sure. Alright, back to the toy at hand. I gotta say this Tiger 2 doesn't look really cartoony to me. I mean, I guess it's a little deformed, but I have no intention of getting that. We're gonna go over these two next. So this thing supposedly will pivot up and down. Alright, there's only 6 in here, so I'm not sure why I had 10 on that sticker. So there's basically 3 castings and 2 colorways of each. I'm still looking for a date. This is volume 3 of these deformed military things. See, it says 10 again. I don't know what the deal is with that. Was it 2010 these came out? I don't see a date at all. Leave a comment if you saw one. Okay, well, let's get into this thing. So we have the base, and it's just raw plastic. I wonder if these side legs, oh yeah, they fold up. Interesting. It would have been cool if it came with the wheels, to trail it. It has the hitch up here, and I assume the wheel bogies must attach here and here, but it's just the 88 itself. Now, alright, so this thing with its armor, you gotta pop this. I wonder if this belongs to the top. Yeah, it would, because the gear is down here to adjust the angle, height or inclination. So I gotta kind of squeeze this in, that peg, and this side here. Okay, so yes, you can pivot it up and down, and then this is a round peg as well, going into a hex hole, so not too much friction, but enough to keep it from falling apart. Now here's an issue, it's having a hard time going in here. I might have to chamfer this. Let me come back. So it seems like, the molds were getting old because as I'm trying to twist this in, it's literally tearing the plastic away. See what's going on here? So the hex hole is too small, or the peg is too big, but eventually you can get it past that. And yeah, it takes some plastic away, but you'll never see it, so I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, so now that's deployed, and you can rotate it obviously and adjust the angle. Only a little bit of white printing here, not much else, but nicely molded details. If you want to put like a paint wash on this, it would look pretty cool, nice and weathered. Look at all those angle sight adjustment details and stuff, so that's cool. No, you know what, let's just compare to this, just for fun. Not bad. Not bad. Looks pretty good. Okay, so the Type 82 is known as the Kubelwagen, and that translates to bucket seat car. And it was made by Volkswagen. It was designed by Ferdinand Porsche. And I'm assuming these documents are the same. Yes, they are. So basically, it was the German equivalent of a Jeep, but it was actually designed to be handled by the crew. It could seat 5 in a pinch, 3 in the back on a bench seat. And so it weighed less than a Jeep. It only weighed 750 kilograms. So if it got stuck in a ditch or something, the people could get out and move it themselves. So I think that's pretty interesting. Part of the one way they got it to be so light is it's only rear wheel drive. It's also rear engined like a Volkswagen Beetle, which I'm assuming it shared maybe parts with. Let's see, over 50,000 were made for the war, and 2,500 were made for the UK Army after the war, I guess. Okay, so it was powered by either a 985 or a 1.1 liter air-cooled horizontal 4. Alright, so that's all I care to learn about. You can see here, this is not a Kubelwagen. I'm not sure why it comes up. Maybe it's a more modern Kubelwagen, but I know this is the thing. This is the commercial variation, but I think it's after World War II. So you'll notice the war ones have slanted front ends. They even made something called the Schwimmwagen, which did have four-wheel drive, and it could actually run like a boat. Alright. Let's go with this gray one here. So you have the corrugated side paneling, looks pretty nice. You have off-road Jeep-like tires, World War II-ish tires, I guess, very neat. The front end, we have the slots for the headlights. No depression. It would have been cool if they had a depression there so you could add silver paint. They could have easily done it. Anyway, some corrugation there, some sort of indication of like toe rings, and then a really miniature spare tire here. I guess they couldn't fit that one there. I don't know what that would be. These bumps are probably to allow the windscreen to rest on it, but maybe a fuel filler possibly? But if the engine's in the back, I don't know. Maybe it was just a frunk. Inside we have a funny little molded in steering wheel here. At least it's painted black. The gauge is not so. And then the windscreen is clear. I guess these are supposed to be mirrors, but no silver paint. Yeah, alright. The seats are painted though, so that's nice. It's a cream color. I wonder if they're separate pieces. I think they might be. Same with the tonneau here, the roof, this canvas top. And then some extra random greeblies, like a box of ammo maybe, a cloth, some sort of cloth. Some corrugation back here, maybe a hand grab. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. What's nice is these don't have a coin holder like a Chorokyu, because they're not pullback toys. This just rolls freely like a Hot Wheels. It does tell you who made it. And also notice on the Kaiyodo, underneath here, they're all Kaiyodos. I mean the Flak 88, it does say Kaiyodo there. So if you bought this used without packaging at a thrift shop, which I very often do, you would know how to search it out at least. Or I guess nowadays you use Google Lens. Anyways, it's really deformed. I like it. It's it's so tall and short. So the tan version is just that the wheels are also color coded. This has a different colored canvas top and seats. Other than that, not much. Yeah, I guess the only issue I would have liked to have seen is maybe a depression there, so you could add some paint in there. Either. Alright, anyways, looks good. I don't have any characters this small. As far as soldiers go, I don't think so. It's unfortunate. Anyways, Chorokyu did make a Kubelwagen as well, but it's a bit smaller, and it's a pullback toy, so it's got like a half coin holder here. They also made a Funkwagen, which is, I guess, an armored Kubelwagen or something. But yeah, you can just see the scaling is a little bit off, but I guess passable, maybe. I don't know. The problem is the seats here are so visible. It seems like a bigger scale of vehicle. These seats are also visible, though. I don't know. Anyways, Kaiyodo. No, wait. Here's a Mitsubishi Type 73 by Chorokyu. So they've made advancements over the years. This thing is from way back. Oh, that's no date. Probably the early 2000s or maybe the 90s. And then this is another Kaiyodo. This is the Komatsu LAV. And it's really cool. And being a modern vehicle, it's nice that it is bigger than this World War II. I mean, this is a small vehicle in real life. It's only 750 kilos. Alrighty. So, deformed military vehicles apparently are a thing. I like them. I bought them because I'm going to hopefully be able to post some of these with my deformed airplanes and stuff. But we'll see later. There's a few more I have coming down the pipeline, so stay tuned and I'll review those later on. Thanks for watching. Bye.